Welcome inside Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. Suns get the ball to start this one. Rubio to Booker. Here comes the screen. Booker against Klay Thompson. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Phoenix ball. Booker. Oubre against the former Cougar. Count the bucket for two.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Can't connect from inside. Booker with it. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Thompson. To Green. Five seconds to shoot. Shot clock violation. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Devin Booker at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Possession lies with Golden State. Curry to Thompson. To Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. And the Suns right there for the rebound. Into the front court, it's Booker. Leads 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Doesn't get the bounce. Thompson to bring it into the front court. 5-point game. To Curry. Here comes the screen. Short jumper won't go down. Here's Rubio into the front court. Leads 5. To Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Booker. Here comes the screen. Rubio matched up with the two-time MVP. And Green able to clear the rebound. Great dish to set it up. Won't go. Booker with it. Up 5. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Devin Booker trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Russell to Alec Burks. Warriors with 4 to shoot. And he scores on the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Suns control the possession. Rubio to Mikal Bridges. Probing the defense. Mikal Bridges. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Mikal Bridges. Aaron Baines powers it through.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
To Alec Burks. Nothing going here on that drive. Runner's good there.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Rubio into the front court. 14-10 the score. Trying to cash in. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Green to Alec Burks. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. D'Angelo Russell. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's Suns ball. To Booker. To Mikal Bridges. Surveys the floor. Mikal Bridges to Booker. Has a look. A shot no good there for Booker.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Green. And he hits.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Rubio up top. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Good look that time, but off the mark. Straight on three. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Suns have the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Mikal Bridges to Crawford. Green. Jamal Crawford. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Warriors have the basketball.
I got ball.
Green to Russell. Changes coming from both sides right now. Crawford to Kelly Oubre. To Crawford. Fires the three. And it's rebounded by Green. Livingston across the timeline. Trailing by 4. Klay Thompson matched up with Kelly Oubre Jr. Livingston down to Green. To Thompson.
Hey, you got the screen right.
From long range. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Crawford. Rocking the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Russell with it up top. Down 6. To Green. Here comes the screen. Green. Short jumper misses. Passed it off. Kevon Looney sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oubre. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Wide open look, won't go. Livingston to bring it up. Now down 6. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Now a shot by Thompson, no good.
Hey, lock up.
To Crawford. Baseline drive from the outside, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Oubre to Mikal Bridges. to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Livingston to Thompson. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Klay Thompson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. To Booker. To Crawford.
Watch that cut. Screen.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's Curry controlling the offense. Green to Thompson. Probing the defense. Curry to Thompson. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Jamal Crawford. 2 of 4 now.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Curry to bring it up. His team down 9. Screen coming. Steph Curry defended by the lefty Oubre. For 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Phoenix with it. Booker to Crawford. Takes stock of the floor. Has a look. Jumper's good.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Here's Curry with it up top. Trailing by 11. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Way to hit. Way to hit.
Curry into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Thompson. Screen coming. Klay Thompson matched up with Booker. Curry to Thompson. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Thompson. Textbook defense. Has a chance and scores on the step back.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Curry into the front court. Down by 15 to Thompson. Curry. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Booker against Klay Thompson. Devin Booker is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Second of 3 is good.
It's like practice.
Hits all 3 free throws.
Good shot.
From beyond half court, gets it to go from long distance. A fitting capper to the end of the first half. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Suns lead it big.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Suns were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Phoenix Suns. The Warriors have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Field goals.
As long as there's time left on the game clock, no lead is truly safe. They just have to be ready to seize every opportunity in the second half.
Player of the half.
Devin Booker has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Warriors basketball.
I got ball.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
Here comes the screen. Curry. Down to Cauley Stein. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Short jumper won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Defense. Let's go.
Crawford to Kelly Oubre. Nothing going here on that drive. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Crawford. And it's Cauley Stein with the board. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down by 9. Curry to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson to Curry. Steph Curry, 4 out of 7.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender did it.
Here comes the screen. Tyler Johnson, guarded by Klay Thompson. To Crawford. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Time for some new personnel into the game. Gets a look, can't hit.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
Got a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Rubio. Not that time. To Curry. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Rubio, defended by Draymond Green. to Booker. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Devin Booker. That's good D. Shot no good. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Good. Off a spin. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws a defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. So it stays with Phoenix. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Phoenix.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Russell. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Bad pass there. Warriors have it. Russell. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Tyler Johnson, guarded by Jerebko. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. And count the basket inside.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Oh, had him going there for a second. It's Golden State basketball.
Here we go.
Has a look. Shot by Burks, no good. Mikal Bridges to Booker. Alec Burks.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Jamal Crawford.
Finish that. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Crawford. And the rebound taken by the Warriors.
Hey, double screen.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Crawford. Here comes the screen. DeAndre Ayton to Mikal Bridges. Short jumper won't fall. Curry, that won't go. 20-footer at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They still trail, but at least they were able to make up some ground in the third quarter.
But Ed, they got themselves back into this game because they got lost in the competition. They're not worried about the score. They're more worried about stopping the player in front of them. That's how you win ball games.
To Crawford. Going to launch beyond the arc. Mikal Bridges forced that one. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 3 for 7.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
And he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Mikal Bridges. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Curry. Count the basket inside.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Suns with the basketball. Rubio to Booker. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Russell. Curry to Russell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first.
Subbing in for the Golden State Warriors.
2 for 2 on that trip. Warriors have the basketball. Curry. No good. That's great defense. Almost. And he's not getting the call. To Thompson. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Rubio, defended by Steph Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Green to Curry. Thompson. Charged with the board. Here's Rubio into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Ricky Rubio. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Steph Curry guarded by Devin Booker. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player, pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Oubre sizing up Draymond Green. To Booker. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
Curry. That is great vision to set it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Rubio to Booker. Rebounds brought down by Cauley Stein. Glenn Robinson III up against Oubre. Oh, he had him there for a second. Curry, down low, Cauley Stein. To Curry. And Draymond Green throws it down.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Into the front court, it's Booker. Trailing by 14. Here comes the screen. Aaron Baines powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Dario Saric has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Russell into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Screen coming. Has a chance. Shot by Thompson misses. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Phoenix has the ball to Crawford. To Rubio. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Russell. To Green. To Russell. Green. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Short jump. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch. Green to Russell. Baseline drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Spins and scores.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. It stays with Golden State. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Curry to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Curry to Green. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors. The Suns couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Assists.
The Phoenix Suns definitely suffer from poor communication in this game. And I say that because of how many assists they gave up. The frustration among them was pretty obvious. Steph Curry was the one making the playmaking possible, dealing out some great passes.
Player of the game.
Steph Curry gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming games for the Golden State Warriors. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen.